Hi, welcome back to Journey into Stories. Today I am going to be doing the Clean Slate tag that was created by Catalyst Reads. I was tagged by Jess Bookgirl TV, and I just want to say thank you so much for tagging me, and sorry it's been a little bit to get back with the tag. Number one, and I wrote down the questions. Number one, are there any genres that you're going to read more of or less of in 2025? I would love to read more classics. I've always wanted to add more classics to my TBR. I would really love to read, especially To Kill a Mockingbird. I never had to read that in school. And also anything from Jane Austen, but especially Pride and Prejudice. I would love to read those two first. Number two, are there any books you have read recently that changed or challenged some of your philosophies and beliefs? The only book I could think of, and it's still a work in progress, is the book House of Leaves, and it challenged me in a way that how it was physically written. You have to do all kinds of things while you're reading it, and I'm going to try a fourth attempt at some point. I don't know what it is. I'm giving it a little more time, but I do want to read House of Leaves so bad. We'll see what happens, but just physically, it's different than any other book that I've ever read, and it's so extraordinary of how it's written. So I really want to get through House of Leaves at some point. Number three, who would you recommend for a newbie to watch? There are so many people to name with this. I watch so many people. My YouTube is not just booktube that I watch. I also watch content creators with Disney and travel and diamond painting. But the easiest way I was able to find some of the booktube people that I follow are through the actual, the newbie booktube tag, the booktube newbie tag. By watching a lot of the videos of people that have done that tag, that's how I found a lot of my favorites in the booktube community. Number four, do you have a book bucket list? Yes, my book bucket list would be to get through the Harry Potter series. I've never read that, like I talked about in my 2025 books I want to get to this year. I would love to read one Sarah J. Maas book at least. I've never read anything by her. And after going to Comic-Con, I would really like to pick up a book in the Lord of the Rings series. Probably I would do Audible with those, just because Andy Serkis made it. It was so interesting to listen to him talk about narrating the audio books. So I would like to listen to him with the audio of Lord of the Rings. Number five, what is it about BookTube that has surprised you the most? I think first and foremost, everybody is so kind. Everybody that I've visited with through BookTube is just kind. And the people that have commented on any of my videos, so kind, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, a surprising thing is how many books that I've actually added to my TBR list that I want to get to. I'm constantly adding more and more books, and don't always remember who recommended them, but I have so many books that I want to get to besides the books that I haven't read yet. And also, I think the first video I ever did was in August, so I think it'll be like 2 years in August, and I still don't know how to edit all the way. I'm learning slowly. I'm always in the room with my husband watching him edit, and I've tried to edit a few things, but I'm not very good at it at all. So that surprised me. I thought by now I would be able to edit myself. So I'm very thankful to my husband for the editing that he does. Number six, what are some of your goals? I guess it doesn't have to be BookTube related. I have many personal goals that I'm working through right now. I also have goals just to spend more time, of course, with my family. That's so important to me, and make time to do more things. If I could say anything book related as a goal, it would be to get closer to the finish of a book that I've been writing for several years. It's almost done, and then I know there's a whole editing thing. So that would be my goal as far as books, is to see this book finished and probably self-published at some point. That's what I want the most book-wise for a goal of mine. Okay, number 7, if you could meet, dead or alive, any writer, artist, or musician, who would they be? I just answered for all 3. If I could meet any writer, it would be Stephen King. I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. He's my favorite. Any artist would be Walt Disney. Again, big Disney fan, and he was what I think is the greatest of all time artist. And musician would be Celine Dion. I actually went to one of her concerts many years ago, and she was phenomenal. Number 8, would you rather have your life written by your favorite author or be portrayed in a movie by your favorite actor or actress? I think it would be something else if my life, is it your life? Would you rather have your life written? I chose life written, and again, it'd be by Stephen King. He is my favorite, and I have many other favorite authors, but he is my favorite. If I wanted some type of a romance type life, dealing with life things, I also love Abby Jimenez, but I would go with Stephen King. Number 9, what are some of the challenges you have overcome or would still like to improve in regards to your channel? There's still this awkwardness of being in front of the camera. I get shy. All growing up with the kids, I filmed everything. I filmed pretty much all important moments in their lives and everything, but I was always behind the camera. I never wanted to be in front of the camera. And then pictures, I would always take the pictures. And I know it's important that you have to be in the pictures too, because someday everybody is a memory, as sad as that is. But I've never been comfortable in front of the camera. Also, a challenge that I'm always thinking about is I would just like to be more consistent in the content that I put out. Meaning I would love like Sunday and Wednesday and Friday uploads, or 2 days a week, guaranteed uploads at a certain time of day. But sometimes when I film, back-to-back videos, I just want to get them out there because I feel so bad that I'm not scheduled like a lot of the YouTubers are that do so great. So I would like to be more consistent with the content that I put out. Number 10, what advice would you give to someone that is thinking about deleting their YouTube channel? First, I would say, why don't you give it a break? Take a break from YouTube. Sometimes you need a break from just to come back and be rejuvenated. Don't delete your channel because you've worked so hard in the things that you've done. But at the end of the day, it truly is up to the individual. But I know how hard it's been to do time for the video, editing, and thinking of ideas and going places. So it's a lot more involved than what I thought it was before I even started it. So I'd hate for anybody to delete a channel. Number 11, who do you tag? I would tag anyone that would want to do this tag video. And I especially want to thank again Just Book Girl TV. Thank you so much for tagging me. So with that, I hope you're being kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. And until the next video, guys, bye. Have a great day.